What's up, everybody? I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Today I wanted to give you a quick update on that second DG Clown clutch. I got some of the results back from the shed tests. Not the one that I need, so I'm still waiting on that one. But the other three, I do have the results of. And I also wanted to remind everybody that I'm still, my 50% off for the month of October is still going on. Everything that's currently in my store is half off. If you see a black price, take half off of it. If you see a red price, that is 50% off. That includes some really high-end stuff, including my Lightning Clown Pied Project pair. There are two snakes that can make you MJ Xanthic Clown Pieds, which you can't really get a pair of anywhere. The only other snake available is a female from a different breeder. I'm the only person with a pair of those available. Very exclusive. They're not floating around in there. So get into that project while you can. Have some other cool stuff available as well, so take a look. It's going to be running all month long. I think I sold half of my inventory last week. So, things are flying off the shelves. But let's dive into these snakes here. So, unfortunately, the three that came back already all tested negative for het pied. So that's not really good odds there. So not only do we not hit any decent holdback females, we didn't hit any het pies yet. So I have one left. So if you guys don't remember, this pairing was a red stripe, leopard yellow belly, triple het DG Clown Pied to a pastel Enchi DG Clown. So everything at the very worst is double het DG Clown. This is the only female in the clutch. We have an Enchi double het DG Clown, tested negative for het pied. She may not be available. I'm working on a deal for another snake with somebody. So she may or may not be listed soon because she might be going to somebody. But I will not be keeping her. There's no really point in me keeping her. She's at this point in time, not a very holdback worthy snake. But she is still, a cool snake for somebody if she doesn't end up going this other package I'm working out. This male also tested negative for pied. So we have an Enchi leopard. Nice little urate back there. I love when they go, like as soon as I go through the whole collection and clean everything, do a deep clean, and they literally have to mess stuff up the next time I jump in here. That's cool. Anyways, Enchi leopard clown, het DG, 100% het DG, negative for het pied. There's in a world, a small possibility where maybe he could be red stripe. There's a lot of coloration in those sort of the couple of teardrops that he has. I have seen a lot of Enchis where it's more white and a little less red. But I have then also seen Enchis that have a little bit of red in there. I'm on the fence. I would probably list him as Enchi leopard, possible red stripe. But he's a really pretty snake. He will be available as well because, again, I have DG Clowns from that other clutch, and doesn't really... I would love to have Enchi in it, but with him being negative for het pied, he literally does nothing for the project here, so he'll be available. They've all had 2 meals already, so I might end up listing them this week, and they would ship in next week, 7 days from when this video posts. This guy will be available too, because unfortunately tested negative for het pied. So we have a pastel Enchi, again, possible red stripe. I haven't been able to fully ID another snake like this. He's easily the best looking snake in this clutch. So we have a pastel Enchi, possible red stripe, desert ghost, 100% het clown, pos het pied. Let me get you an aerial view here of this snake. He is really, really beautiful. He was the one that I was hoping was a female. He was the one that I was hoping was het pied. Unfortunately, none of those happened, but he's a very unique snake. These saddles are very, very, very strange, which is making me think that he might be a red stripe combo. Pastel Enchi at the very worst, DG, het clown. Really pretty guy. Somebody's going to be extremely happy with him. He's a really pretty snake. And the last one here that we didn't get the test back yet for is this male here, who I think is a pastel red stripe clown. Possibly DG. At the very worst, het DG. Pos het pied. I'm assuming, Charlie didn't say, I'm assuming the test didn't come back yet because he was testing for DG and pied. I know some people have said they don't think it's DG. Some people think it is. You might be looking at the top of those saddles and thinking that it's not DG because it's not clean, but DG isn't necessarily always cleaning things out perfectly. I mean, look how dirty that looks. This is proven DG, and that's because of the red stripe, I'm assuming. And that's what I'm assuming is happening in that other one. But if you look at the colors of the yellows and the creaminess of the yellows in this, proven DG snake, that's why I'm thinking this is possibly, or most likely, I'm still thinking it's a DG. So I'm very anxious to get this back, the test on this guy, because if he ends up being a DG clown, obviously it makes his value a lot higher if I need to resell. But if he's het pied, he's an enormous, if he's a double visual DG clown het pied, I don't even care what the codoms are. He's an enormous upgrade for my collection. And it really allows me, like I've been kind of thinking to myself, if he is, do I take him? He's a DG clown het pied. I could breed him to one of my lightning pied het clowns and make clown pieds that are double het MJDG. I'm like, holy crap. Can you imagine what that would produce in 2 years? What kind of... Those are double visual, double hets, basically in a project that's not being worked on, with some high-end recessives. So, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to getting this test back. I really hope that it works out in my favor. I may, even if he's not visual DG and he does turn out to be het pied, I might keep him anyways, because I think he is red stripe clown. If he's red stripe clown double het, he's probably a minor upgrade over the dad, even though the dad has more codoms. With this male being a visual double het, it makes hitting a triple a little easier, or even hitting doubles a little easier. Obviously, I have the 2 DG clown males I kept from last year, or that I just produced, that I'm going to be keeping one of. Obviously, which makes making DG clowns easier. This makes DG clown pieds easier, even if I keep him temporarily while I'm, trying to produce something better. So we'll see on him. I really hope he's a double visual het pied. It would just make my life a lot easier, and it gives me a lot more opportunity to make, different pairings come next year. So I am really, really keeping my fingers crossed. I mean, this clutch should have been, obviously, half of these babies should have het pied. And actually the same thing with this clutch. This clutch was 6 babies. And so I hit het pied in this one. I hit het pied in this one. I missed it here. Missed it in these 2. This one I'm still waiting for the full panel back on. So I don't even know if this is DG or this is the only female that was in this clutch. Let's see, we'll zoom in here. She was the only female in the clutch, and I don't know if she's het DG because this was a clown het DG female. So she's not even guaranteed to have DG. So I'm waiting for the shed test back on that. I think if she is het DG, she's probably a keeper no matter what for me, because I have the 4 double visuals and I have 1 clown het DG female. So I need more things in the clown DG project. So she's probably going to stay here if she is het DG, even if I miss the het pied. So that clutch, even if she does hit the het pied, I'd be 50% in that clutch with the het pieds. With this clutch being 0 for 3 so far, you're never, even though I have 50% odds, I'm never guaranteed 50% odds. But if one snake was going to be het pied, and because the other 3 weren't, it would be that male at this point. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping Charlie gets back to me. I'm recording this video Sunday morning, So I'm hoping by the end of the day, Sunday, I have an update on it so that I know for sure so I can stop worrying about it. But those other snakes, I will probably be getting pictures of them tomorrow because I usually take, my professional photos of them on after they eat a meal or two. And as soon as I get those pictures done, they will be listed. So both of those males, the DG and the clown, will be listed for sale. The female might be. It depends on how this other deal with this customer goes. And that last male, that pastel, I think red striped clown, it's all going to hinge on whether or not he's a triple recessive snake. So that's what we're doing with that. I'm still waiting for this female to lay. I think she was supposed to lay 2 days ago, and she is looking mighty swollen up. So I think she had 6 eggs for me early last year. I'm really hoping she gets a little bit of a bigger clutch because she's actually a very, very big female. So I'm waiting on this. This would be a Super OD yellow belly fire clown pied to a pastel leopard, possible super clown het pied. So if she is a super leopard, that means every snake in this clutch at the very worst would be an OD leopard clown het pied, which is a pretty cool minimum snake. So, and then half those babies should be clown pieds. And if I do make clown pieds, they'd all be OD leopard at the very least. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed with that. That's going to be a really big clown pied clutch for me if it does work out that way. So yeah, I think these DG pieds that I have in the incubator, I don't think they'll be ready to cut until this coming weekend. So that'll probably be next Monday's video. And I'm hoping that I hit good odds on those as well. So I will update you. Hopefully have an update on this snake by tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you guys on Tuesday.